Now, if you read the manual of any power tool, battery, or device that has a battery, you'll see that it explicitly outlines that you should not directly expose the battery pack to water, liquids, chemicals, and rain or snow. This is because some battery packs have a ventilation system which supplies airflow across the battery cells to keep them cool. Unfortunately, this airflow pathway and other ingress pathways can also introduce these foreign liquids into the battery pack to cause an internal short circuit of a cell that'll unfortunately damage the pack. The housing of many battery packs is designed to channel moisture away from the cells, but this isn't a guarantee that all of the liquid will be channeled away, particularly if you expose the battery pack to a significant amount of liquid or moisture. Remember, all it takes is a little bit of liquid or moisture to touch a cell and the damage can be done. It is important to note that depending on the level of liquid exposure, the battery pack may not show severe symptoms of a fault for some time. And the liquid might facilitate a resistive connection across a cell or multiple cells that eventually leads to a hotspot over time. So if you do accidentally expose a battery pack to a foreign liquid, it is highly recommended that you immediately stop using the battery pack and treat it as a potentially faulted device. Note that we're going to give more information on how to treat a potentially faulted lithium-ion battery pack in a following video. It is important to outline here though that even if the liquid exposure occurs to a battery pack with a low amount of charge in it, the device is still potentially unsafe. The charge level during the incident is less important here, and any liquid exposure will actually make the product potentially unsafe for future use. Don't get lured into thinking the battery pack is fine just because the power tool continues to operate after a liquid exposure event. This risk is worsened by the fact that you never actually know if or when a pack may destructively fail after a liquid exposure incident. So simply monitoring the tool during usage or charging after a liquid exposure event is not actually an adequate risk control. For power tool batteries, it's important to think about where you're storing, charging, and using these devices to ensure that there are no liquids around these areas that can come into contact with the battery pack itself. Using power tools with lithium-ion batteries in direct rain or snow is not a good idea and should be avoided unless the tool has been designed to do so. And please check the manual for more information on this. If you need to work in the rain or snow, it is highly recommended that you make provisions to ensure that the work area is shielded from these elements to ensure that the battery pack is never directly exposed to the rain or snow unless the tool has been designed to operate in these conditions. Also, do not use oil or solvents to clean your battery pack. The plastic casing may become brittle and crack if you do this, causing a risk of injury.